Good morning, everybody. My name is Michael.
And I'm Dione.
And welcome to Misfits Adventures. Max and I and Dione are sitting here. We've got some bad news to tell you. It's not that bad of a news, but I guess it is pretty bad news. The next video you should have seen would have been the one that says, hey, look, we're in Spokane and we're having fun. We went to a winery, we went to the park several times, and we got to ride the tram, and we got to look at the water and the waterfalls and the carousel and the big old red flyer wagon. Yeah, and we went to an grape arbor ridge, arbor crest, yeah, a winery, and we tasted some wines, and then we walked the property with all the pretty flowers, and then we went to a really nice place. It was like an arboretum, and we went there, and there was millions of flowers that we took pictures of. That was a whole video. So all in all, we lost like 5 videos. And how we lost them was on a portable hard drive that was 3 years old. It was a Western Digital 1 terabyte. It was almost full. I'd been making videos off from that, putting them in the computer, and then transferring it onto YouTube. So I actually lost probably 7 videos because it had 2 of them that actually went out already onto YouTube. So we're from scratch right now, and you don't even know where we're at. So those who keep up with us on Facebook know kind of where we're at right now. But we are in Astoria, Oregon. Yes. And actually we're not in Astoria, we're in Hammond, Oregon. And we're working at a KOA. We've been here now for a month. The videos keep coming out because I had them sequentially ordered to come out at a certain time. But that's not going to happen with the rest of the 4 of them. So we made one other video that will be out next, and that is on Shipwreck Beach, and we will be doing more videos from there and around everywhere else. So I just wanted you to know that the last video that said, hey, we're in Spokane and the next morning we're going to wake up and go have fun. Well, we did have fun. Yes. We were there for 2.5 weeks. Yeah. And we stayed with Misty and Aaron. Yes. And we stayed out in front of their house on the street, so we were street camping. And we had a 110 line put out to the camper so the TV could turn on, and so I could upload videos. And then we found out that they had Xfinity video or Xfinity internet, and everybody in town has Xfinity, and all you have to do is pay $10 for the day. And so yeah, pay 10 bucks, and we uploaded 3 of the videos that you have already seen. And then we got here to Astoria. We do have pretty good internet here, so it's working out real well for us. My job entails me opening up a gate and shutting a gate and making sure people have their wristbands on and face masks on at all times. So I'm not a safety officer, but there's a bunch of us, and we actually, when the RVs and Class A's, C's, and B's and all the rest of them, when all the campers come in, right, I was getting there. When all the campers come in, then what I do is have them go take a picture or whatever of their license plates, and I send them to a window. They come out, I tell them to make sure they have their bracelets on, and then when people come out from the park, going out of the park, I make sure that the bracelets are on them, so when they come back they can get into the park. Yes. So it's very, very important because they're doing track and trace with the virus. So the only way they could be open here in Oregon was to have the bracelets, and nobody else on the property, well, nobody can be there without being a registered guest and having a bracelet. So that's why I'm guarding the front gate and making sure nobody can come in. So I don't know if you can hear, we've got a new microphone. Hopefully it's working well. We got a Rhodes microphone, and yeah, hopefully it sounds much better. Yeah. It's got a little cat that goes on it that's furry, but it's too furry and it sticks over the lens. So we're gonna have to figure that out. I'll either trim it back or get a new one or something. But we are in this little park. We are right off from the Columbia River, not Columbian River. You see the seagull. This is actually where the Columbian River goes out to the Pacific Ocean. So We're just on the mouth of it, I guess. But the mountains you're seeing way over there, there's actually a road and a big butt bridge that you can't see because of the marine layer. That bridge, actually, okay, let's take that back. Over there is Astoria. This bridge takes you over, and that's Washington State. So we're right where the mouth of the Columbia River comes out and meets Washington and the Pacific Ocean. So it's beautiful. I think we're going to go over to Astoria, which is, like I said, that's Washington State. That's Astoria. There's the big bridge over there. So we're going to go over there. There's a place called the Columns, and I think we're going to go over there and check that out. So if you want to join us, Dione and I and Max, on our little adventure today, we'd like that, wouldn't we?
Yes, we would.
All right. So come on along with us on our Misfits adventures. All right. So we made it over here. This is Astoria. And this thing up here is called the Columns. And you can see it's pretty big. And I wanted to take the drone and maybe just go up the column to read all that, but can't do that. There's no drones allowed. So the view up here is beautiful. We're at the top of a mountain, overlooking in back of this gift shop is the bridge that takes you over to yep, that's the bridge that actually takes you across and takes you over to Washington State. And then over here we are in Oregon still, and where the mouth of the Columbia River comes out, which is here, goes around and it meets the Pacific Ocean down out that way. So this is beautiful out here. And like Dione keeps saying, there's millions and millions and millions of blackberry bushes everywhere around here. So you know the wildlife love that for sure. So Hammond is over there, way out that way. Woo, is the Stevens, what is it, Fort Stevens itself, I believe, is over that way. And way down at the end over that way. We're supposed to have our masks on when we're out in public now. It's a mandatory thing, so we're doing that the right way. This is beautiful up in here. The river goes out that way. Little tributaries meet with it. In the distance you can see the bridge over here that comes from downtown on the other side of that hill. Is kind of downtown Astoria, goes all the way across and goes over to Washington State, and then there's the mouth of the river. Beautiful grass. Dione's over here. So this is like an Egyptian...
No, it's an Indian burial canoe.
Oh, it is a bit... Okay. It looks Egyptian writing with the black here. So this is 1875 to 1830. Chinook Nation. Okay, no into Lewis and Clark. See, this whole area is basically Lewis and Clark that had went up and down the river and started out here. So you can see Simply gorgeous, guys. These are the board of directors who actually recreated this whole place up here. Probably got a bunch of money together and donated it for the cause to build this back up for a tourist attraction. They charge $5 to get up here for the carload. Not too bad to keep it maintained. So I want to show you these ships out here. They're just sitting here up on the river. We are still in Astoria. So we got out, we parked the car. Can't stay for very long because it's a fee area. And she's looking at all these berries. And look, there's a blackberry right there.
Yep.
That blackberry is riper than ripe. You can have that one, that's sweet. Eat it. Is it good? Is it sweet?
It was better than the first one.
Was it?
Needs a little bit longer on the vine.
Okay. So we're out here, we got our masks on and all that good stuff like we're supposed to have. This is town. Yeah, I just wanted you to see it. Big ships. Cargo, I guess. Have you ever seen so many blackberry bushes in your life, people? Check this out. They're everywhere. Everywhere up here. So here is another blackberry that's ripe. Look at that little guy. Isn't that beautiful? Very, very, very sour. They gotta sit for a few more weeks, get some sugar in them. What's Max doing?